Now, oh, we're live. We're live. We're live. Can you see me? I see you. You
Yes.
see me?
Hey.
Hey, YouTube. Hey, YouTube. Thank you so much for whoever is going to see this live. This is Rulani Shavala from South Africa. We are doing a live session together because she's about to, well, she's graduating. She's finishing the NHCG affiliate program. Woo woo!
Yes.
She's all the way in South Africa and she signed on for our affiliate program. That was about 3 months. Was it 3 months?
3 months
No.
ago, correct. Yes.
Yes, 3 months ago she signed on, and we went through about I think 6 modules or 12 modules, or anyways, we
Yes.
went through different modules and broke down the whole process, the blueprint for how to start a successful trichology practice. So everyone in South Africa, take notes because Rhulz is coming.
I am. I am. I am.
She's coming,
I
she's
am.
coming, and she's coming equipped. She's coming with knowledge. She's coming with everything that
Definitely.
you need to restore your hair to have healthy hair. So what we're going to do on this live is we're really just going to go over it, over a few of the slides, the modules that we did, and just I'll be able to answer some of her questions, and if there's any concerns she has, I'll be able to put her through. So we're going to start with the affiliate roadmap. What is a roadmap? The roadmap basically is creating actionable steps to take you from where you are presently to where you want to be in your practice in a year's time, in 5 years. Really painting an elaborate picture, right? That's what me and Rhulz did. So when I met Rhulz, where were you, Rhulz,
So
in terms of
when I
knowledge?
met you, I actually hadn't even been fully qualified because I was still studying towards my psychology qualification. And I was just so excited to get more knowledge, and that's why I contacted you. I
Mhm.
hadn't even started a business plan or started thinking up how I'm going to start my own practice. My
Right.
focus was just passing so that I can have my qualification.
So you basically had just finished the certification training with the World Trichology Society, right?
Yes, with the World Trichology
Good.
Society.
And then the next step was to get the certification and pass it.
Yes,
And
yes,
then you needed to know what next, because a lot of people get the certification and they sit on that certification for months before they know what's the next step to take, right? So we went through
yes,
the roadmap. The first thing I said was make an assessment of what stage you are based on your attention to detail, your skill, your business module, record keeping, marketing, and continued education. And in terms of attention to detail, of course, and skill, she had gotten the training. But when it comes to a business module, it's a whole different type of ball game, right?
yes,
Rules.
definitely,
So we needed
definitely.
to be strategic. You needed to put things in place to really get your name out there. Get your. I've been seeing your Instagram, girl. I've been
Yes,
seeing it. I'm
yes,
like, that's my
I'm
girl.
trying.
That's my
I'm
rules.
learning, I'm learning.
Yes, yes. And I actually saw comments. People say, I need you. I need your services. Someone was like, oh, Rules, you definitely need to put me on. So
Yes,
that's,
yes, yes. And
you
that
saw
lady is
that,
actually
right?
in contact with me. So I'm so
Oh,
excited.
good.
Social media is amazing.
It's
And that's one
amazing.
of the tools that I learned from you because I
Yeah.
have a private life. And
Uh-huh.
through the affiliate program that I did with you, I realized the importance of social media and actually just creating a name out there for myself. All thanks
Yeah.
to you.
And using it for that purpose alone. You could be a private person, but you use it for, like, I sometimes I just check in like it's an office. Check in, post what I want to post, run back to my private life. You don't
Yes,
need to
yes,
overshare and be too, but
yes,
people kind of want that balance. So it's good
yes,
to like let them know you a little bit, but don't overshare. So
definitely.
yeah, so we went through a lot of building that business module to be able to get your practice from year one goals to year five goals, for instance. So,
Mm.
for instance, one of her year one goals was, setting her logo, her website. How did that go? How did your
That's that's actually
um,
going well because I'm at the final phase of actually just putting everything together. I'm just so
good?
excited.
All
And
right.
I'm also at the last phase of actually having my practice registered. So yeah, it's amazing.
Do
I
you remember
know.
our logo? So down to the logo. That's how I'll say that's how intense or that's how specific this program is. I even looked at the logo to make sure that it was conveying the message you needed to convey. So how is your logo? Describe to the people. How is your logo? I wish I had a
So
picture. Mm-hmm.
my logo is so it's in a circle and then it's Rulani Shabani Trichology Practice. And Trichology Practice, I had to be coached because I said Trichology Clinic.
Okay.
So with your assistance, I actually got my wording right and the color, remember, because all the colors were just all over the show. And then
Okay.
at the bottom we wrote
Oh no. Oh, network. Oh, she's able to come back. So as she was saying, we went through her logo to make sure it was really conveying the message that it's supposed to convey, which is we restore hair, it's clean, it's concise. Rules, are you back? I think she has some issues with her network. Um, Let me see if she could get back on. So let's see if she can get back on. Hmm. So I'm going to invite her again just to be a part of our live. Apologize for this break in transmission, but she's all the way in South Africa and I'm all the way in Houston, Texas. So there is some, there will be some break in transmissions here and there. Um, I hope she can join us soon. So to tell you about the affiliate program, let me just break it down for people that might want to be a part of this program. As I said, it's a very straightforward, concise type program. I'm very straightforward with my learning methods and my teaching methods as well. I just want people to get the gist immediately. So the first thing we go through is that introduction and vision quest, which is basically me telling you paint the vision, create the vision. What do you want? Where do you see your business? Then that roadmap that I'm telling you about, which is more descriptive, very, very detailed, elaborate picture of year one, year two, year three, and we get up to year five. And then we have that vendor selection, um, branding, and product education session. That one is for, choosing tools. There's no trichology without good tools. You need good tools to be in trichology. You need to be able to execute your therapies with good tools. So we go through choosing vendors, finding vendors. We go through products. We go through, um, ingredients and all the perks of plugging into the Nhcg product line and using it in your practice if you so choose. And we go through the consultation, which is really the first impression that you get or that you get to give your clients, right? I'm going to see if she can join us. Um, let's see.
sorry, my network is terrible.
The network is bad, but we got to do what we
Sorry.
got to do. It's
Yeah.
fine. So I was just going through the summary of the program, and as I said, branding was really very heavy in our program, right? Because we really want to get the message across properly from your logo to your
Yes.
services. And then, we touched on vendor selection.
Yes.
Trichology without tools is not trichology, right? So
Of
how
course.
far have you gone with vendors? I know you send me things once in a while,
Yeah.
equipment and products that you want to use. So let me hear about that.
So I've been sending products that I'm actually finding here in South Africa because I'm
Okay.
thinking convenience also, and
Okay.
there won't be any shipment costs and all. And I'm
Okay.
actually though looking into the finer details of the product. For example, like the microscopes, I'm actually looking if it's quality, if it's something similar to what you have on your list, because the last thing I want to buy is something that's not gonna,
Subpar.
be an
Yeah.
advantage to me. So
Yeah.
I'm busy working on that. And
Okay.
I'm actually sourcing out a lot of equipment here in South Africa.
Great.
The
So
only
that's
thing
a
that I'm
good thing.
battling with, it's like
Hmm.
that big laser machine. Like there's that 5-in-1 laser
Oh,
machine that I'm not finding, and I
okay.
would have to source from abroad.
From China or
And
something.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes, yes, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Well, that's a good thing that South Africa has even enough variety for you to
Yeah, yeah,
buy
it
stuff.
does.
So that's really good. That's really good.
Mm,
So as you
mm,
said, just look at the quality control. You want to be able to get
yes,
top of the line stuff so that you don't have to replace them. You know how painful it was for
exactly.
me to replace my dryer in, I think it was less than 3 months. It was so
Oh
painful.
no,
So
that's
I learned the
terrible.
hard way, and now quality, quality, quality. I'll spend the
And
money
I
and
saw the
I'll.
hair dryer that you have now, that
It's
reversible
nice,
one.
isn't it?
Oh my
Has
goodness.
no problems. I mean,
Yes,
top of the line. I said, yes,
it's
I'm going to spend the
amazing.
money because, and
Yes,
it's infrared, so it's really quality stuff.
yes,
So, one of the
yeah.
advantages she has is she got the vendors list, and of course, I'll keep updating it. If she ever needs any vendors or stuff where she needs to buy products, she can always reach out to me. So that's one of the benefits of this affiliate program. You don't have to start looking and searching too much if
Exactly.
the blueprint is already there for you. And of course, NHCG products, the perks of being an affiliate is you get 30% off whenever you
Yes.
want to order. I'm sending her a starter bundle, and then she's going to try the products out. And if she wants them, she can plug in and get 30% off. 30% off. I think that's a
That is a
very
bargain.
generous, that's a very generous package right there.
Yes.
But I did it so that it's not about products. A lot of, like, superficial things like makeup and stuff is all about the products that you use. I want it to be about the therapy, the actual service. Then the products are
Mm,
complementary.
mm,
So most of my clients, they're using my products, but they're using it in between therapies. They don't just buy
mm,
my products and disappear for 6 months.
mm,
It's not going
mm,
to help them. So I still
mm,
have to see them. I still have to do the scalp massages, the treatments, the therapies, and then when they are at home, they can use my products. So products will always be complementary and not the main thing that we're doing. That's why. Then the consultation, we went through that. That was
we
extremely
did.
important. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
what were the major key lessons you learned from how to be a better trichologist when it comes to consultation?
So what I learned is that you need to know your story, number
Mm,
one. You need to know your story. And as a trichologist, there's always new therapies. There are patients that come to you that know what the issue is, and you have
mm-hmm.
to know your story.
Yeah.
And consultation, you need to be really confident also,
Mm-hmm.
and you must just be prepared. Have all your
Mm-hmm.
questions in order, know what to
Mm-hmm.
ask, and actually pay attention to a patient, because the questions that you ask are supposed to be leading questions. So you can't
Right.
ask from your diet and then you move to, do you relax your hair? So everything has to be in like a process.
Mm-hmm.
All the questions need to lead to the answer so you can find a
Exactly.
solution or the reason towards the hair loss
Yeah.
condition.
So remember, we touched on active listening. It's one thing to
Yes.
listen, and it's one thing to actively listen. And that's what you mean by ask leading questions. If you're actively listening and the person tells you, "Oh, I've been dealing with this," the next question is, how long have you been dealing with this?
Yes.
So it's really
Yes.
active listening and being
Yeah.
practical and in
Mm.
depth. So for that, we came up with our trichology form. But of course, Rhulz can get her own customized form or whatever. But mainly, the trichology form keeps an account of everything that you have discussed with the client. It could be digital, it could be an actual form. Ours is an actual form, and you can reference it when next the client comes. So it kind of keeps a paper trail of what's going on with your
Yes.
client. And we have therapy
Mm.
training that was pretty extensive too,
It was.
because it was like over maybe 6 or 5 therapies that we went into, and
Yeah.
all the details. It's like
Yeah.
protocols, step 1, step 2,
Yes.
step 3,
Yes.
and she has all of that. So the therapies went through micro needling therapy, low laser light therapy. Do you remember any other one?
The cryotherapy,
Cryotherapy,
the detox, the scalp
scalp
detox.
detox, and I
Yeah.
think
And yeah,
anti
the laser
dandruff or
imaging.
something. So
Yes.
it's one thing to learn or to get the tools for these things. It's another thing to know the protocol, to know the steps, to know the layering that goes on with
Yes.
these therapies to make them
Mm.
very effective. So what she has is pretty much a reference slide. Anytime she's doing any kind of therapy, she wants to quickly reference. She has that to reference. She knows when to apply what. She knows how to, do this or do that. Scalp massage. I don't want to go into details. If you want to be an affiliate, you know what to
Yes,
do.
of course. I also don't want to give too much, but I feel that the therapies for me was the second most important
Mm,
because that is now the patient's experience with you at your practice. And you
mm,
need to know what you're doing and how you do it.
yes.
And there are different therapies for different hair loss conditions. And
Right.
I learned so much. I learned so much.
Good,
Yeah,
good. And I'm excited because there's even more to learn. And because you're an affiliate, you will always be connected in that way with us. To if there's new stuff out there, you will be first to know about it. So press
I'm
and marketing,
excited.
we went over that. Social media, you can't play with social
Yeah,
media. Girl, are
yeah,
you on
no.
TikTok?
Soon, soon, soon. I am working on it. I am
Listen,
working
I'm
on
on
it.
there, but it's still a lot of, yeah,
Yeah,
soon.
because
Good.
TikTok is very powerful, and
Yes,
it's yeah, it's
it
trending
is.
right now.
It's
Yes,
trending. It's easy. I don't think it's as staged as Instagram in sense of you don't have to be fully made up, fully dressed up. TikTok people are in their cars having a whole,
exactly,
jive session. So
exactly. You
I
actually just
definitely
gave me an idea now.
okay. I told you. So be in your car, just be like blah blah blah. I talk about
Yeah,
hair. TikTok
yeah,
is
yeah,
really
yeah.
out there.
On that tip, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. So what would you say to someone who is considering this affiliate program?
I would say go for it. Really
Mm,
go for it. Because what I learned at my institute did not cover what I learned with the affiliates. And both these trainings actually complement one another. So it's
mm-hmm.
very important because this doesn't just focus on the therapies, but also the business side and social
Exactly.
media. So it's
Mhm.
actually like a roundup of everything, and it's really
Yes.
beneficial. I don't
Okay.
regret it. I mean, 30% discount on products also.
Exactly. And a lifelong connection. Listen, I'm going to be in South Africa, whether you like it or not. And I'm
Please
showing
do.
up at your place.
Please
so
do. Please
so
do.
this program, as she said, is complementary, is not to replace. So that's why I'm only
Yes.
dealing with people who have done the certification. If you're not
Yes.
certified to be a trichologist, you can't do this program. This program is to kickstart your practice so that you're not sitting on a certification that you spent all that money on without really taking any actionable steps because you're overwhelmed, right? Or because you're
Yes.
just stressed out. Remember our even down to funding. We had a whole
Yes.
slide on how
Yes.
she's going to go about her business proposal.
Yes.
So she has a few
Yes.
people, angel investors, and even I think financial investors. And to
Definitely.
approach them, you just can't be like, "Oh, guys, so I need your money. I'm opening a
Yeah.
trichology." They'll be like,
Yeah.
excuse you."
What
So
is
you have
that?
exactly. So we came up with a business plan, which she sent to me, which I would say is very detailed. I really liked it when I looked through it. I will give you
Thank
feedback though,
you.
personally, one on one.
Thanks.
But
Okay, thank you.
it was, a business plan that you can propose, take physically, print out, and give a bank or give an investor, and they will be able to consider your business. If you there's ways to word it. If you're not positioning your business plan in a way where they see the benefit for them, right? Because they're investing in your business, they want to see if you give them back that money. If you're not doing that, they will not invest. So,
Mm.
where by the grace of God, she has done one that I think she'll be able to get investments for, right? So, the session was one on one, right? We were very
Yes.
flexible. How flexible was this program?
It was 100% flexible because on times or days where I have network issues or I'm working till late, you would accommodate me, and I really appreciate that. So,
And you
and we
accommodated
discuss,
me too.
yes, I think our communication was always open. I mean,
Right.
if one of us saw that there was a slight delay on their side, then we would communicate and let the other person know. And that
Yeah.
was really beneficial.
Yeah. You guys, one day she told me, I have no voice, Dabs. She said, I have no voice. Can we move
I
to
couldn't
next?
have a, yeah.
I I had a good laugh because it happens to me too. Like sometimes, sore throats or whatever, I have
Yeah.
zero, no
Yes.
voice. So
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
very flexible program. It's not one of those things
Mm,
where if you miss a class, it's like end all be all, you're in so much trouble or I'm going to make a big rah rah rah.
mm,
It's
mm.
it's a quick session, usually about 30 to 45 minutes, right? We
Yes.
go over
Yes.
the slides. I send her the slides in advance. She's able to
Mm.
look through and then we go over it. And then, so for today, now we have completed this. You're going to be presented your
I'm
affiliate
so
plaque.
excited. I'm so
So what this
excited. I feel
plaque
like I'm
is,
graduating again.
I know. Dun, 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 dun.
I love
What
it.
this plaque is literally a stamp of approval. It's nothing more than a stamp of approval that she knows what she's talking about. We basically align in our vision and in our practices, and we agree on all things trichology. That's what this stamp, that's what this plaque is about. So if you do the program, it's not like we're coming to take over your practice or we're trying to rename your practice, but we put this there. It's almost like, okay, this is a stamp of approval. I'm affiliated with Nhcg trichology and vice versa, right? So
Yes.
when you get it, you're just going to put it. You could put it in your office. You could put it in your entrance, what they call that thing, foyer, your front desk.
Yes.
You could put
Mm.
it anywhere you want to put it, just as a sign of affiliation. So I present it to you, Rhulz,
Thank
today,
you.
and I
Thank
wish
you.
your
Thank
practice
you.
all the very, very best. It's going to
Thank
come
you so
flat like
much.
this into,
Okay. Oh,
and
okay.
then you just
I
plug it
see.
in like
I,
this.
I see. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then it stands upright.
Oh my word, I'm so excited.
So pretty.
It
So
is.
I'm going to send it to South Africa with products and all our
Thank you.
information so we can stay in touch. And then expect to see Rules work on our page as well. Once she gets going, we'll be highlighting our affiliates on our page, sending people your way. We have a lot of like African connections because I'm African, guys, remember? So we have people that are in South Africa, that are in that side of the world that need her services. So will you be doing virtual consultations, Rules?
I will be. I will be.
Okay. Okay.
And
So,
so
mhm.
I actually got a contact
Okay.
from a lady that's here in South Africa, and I asked her, "How did you know about me?" And she says she knew about me through you. And I'm like, "Oh my word.
Are you
Oh my
serious?
word. I kid you not." I was like,
Oh my
"Wow.
goodness.
I know. I know."
So this is just the
Yeah.
beginning, Rules,
This
because
is
I'm
just the
sure it's
beginning.
probably one of my random posts or something. Now, when you're now
Yes.
officially an
Oh
affiliate,
my goodness.
get ready for
Right.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. That's really
I
amazing.
know. Yeah.
So we will definitely be in touch, Rules. I'm very proud of
Thank
you,
you.
and
Thank you
I'm
so
so
much.
expectant for all the great things that you're going to do in South Africa to change the
Thank you
lives
so
of
much.
women there
Thank you.
dealing with hair loss. So expect all, well, we're gonna finish up on our own side. Send me all your mailing
Yes.
information and all that.
Yes.
So thank you,
Mm.
YouTube. Thank you for watching. If you catch this video, we had some technical difficulties, but if you watch to the end, then you're amazing. I love YouTube because there might be zero people watching now, but eventually, it stays in the
Definitely.
algorithm.
Definitely.
So
Yes.
thank you so much for catching on our
Thank
live and
thank you.
chat with you, Rose. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.